Good day, everyone. I'd like to do a video introducing our new features. So the feature that we're releasing is employee-based scheduling. What that allows you to do, it allows you to look at a list of available crew leaders and crew members based on a date and time and build a crew on the fly, essentially, is what you can do. So if we take a look here, I've got a few jobs already scheduled. These jobs are crew-based schedules. So the idea behind that is you take a group of individuals and you assign them to a crew and they work together every day. And then the other option is employee-based, which is where you take availability of your entire staff and then assign the task that way. So what I can show you just as a real world example here. So Garrick here, he's the crew leader for Garrick's crew. Creative, right? So if we come over here and we select any of the select a project that you want to schedule, and we'll do a status. We'll just type in test, and then we're going to do employee based. So with with employee based, if we look over here, because Garrick has a task scheduled from like 2 to 4, he's not in the list of crew leaders, and neither are his crew members that's assigned to his static crew or the crew based side of it. But what we can do is we can change the time if we so chose to, and you can see now I can actually assign this to Garrick, and his crew members are available as well because he doesn't have a task scheduled. So what we're going to do, just double check this, and we're just going to hit save. So, and by doing that, it's going to pop up over here on my schedule down here. So it does live validation based on availability. So basically, just to give it another rundown, so the date and the time is dictating the availability of your crews down here. So you can see if we come up here and we do 1 o'clock, which there's a job scheduled here for 1 o'clock, Garrick's name is taken out of the list because he's already booked. You can't assign anything to him. So again, if we just come down here to 4, you can see, comes back, his name's checked, we're good to go. So in this case, we're just going to hit cancel. So with that, you can run employee-based schedules. And then also too, you can assign all your crew members. So these are all based on, again, based on the time and date here. These are all the crew members that are available. So we can go through and select, let's just say 3 people. Garrick will be the crew leader, and you can select multiple crew leaders if you want. So you have multiple crew leaders, multiple employees, and we hit save. So basically we just did a reschedule there. We figured out that we were understaffed for that task and that we needed to increase the available labor on that job. So there's everything scheduled. And then if we come here over to the employee section, this is where you get a feel for all of the hours assigned to your employees. So we can filter hours here, and we can hit the up arrow. It gives you the least amount of hours. And if we hit the down arrow, it gives you the most amount of hours. So if we take a look at this, let's see, we can pop this open. And then here's the task that's scheduled for Chance himself, 7 to 4. The job, we can open it up. We can see that it's a crew-based, and we can change it from here as well if we so chose. So this is where you can go through and take a look at all the hours assigned to your employees as a whole, and we can do it by date range. So if you're trying just to look at next week, we can apply that date range and it will refresh everything, and you can see we're zeroed out here just because this is our testing environment. But yeah, so you can choose any date range that you want to look at and filter it and make sure that your employees have enough hours or they're not overworking their hours as well. So that is the introduction to crew-based scheduling, and there's a counterpart that goes with this, which is the time off request. The time off request allows, and jump over to the profile here. I have another video on this as well, but the time off request allows you to manage any kind of appointments outside of work, apprentices, college, etc. So they can come in here if they have school, they can request time off, and they can put the reason, this one's school. Yeah, so they can put school in here, and then no work can be scheduled for the individual, which was Garrick R's crew here, for the 21st from 7 to 12. They will not be in that list. So they were taken out because they have a pending and or approved time off request. So that's how the two parts work together on that. I hope that makes sense. I'm sure we'll be doing some more videos in the future on this.